Whoa! Hello, 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 and hello everyone. I'm the funky businessman PNG guy, Rybuka. What's my business? None of your business. And today, it's 6 years! Since I first streamed. I basically, like, a couple nights ago, I was thinking to myself, I'm sure my first stream was either in July or August, so I better check. And there was a website that, like, goes back to, like, all the streams I've ever done. And so I went back to July. It's like, oh, it's in, like, 3 days from now, which is now today. So it's like, I better get prepared. But 6. So, first of all, Sicko, thanks for redeeming first. First one here, Crash Banuka. Crash Banuka. And Boomba, thank you for the applause. I hope the applause came through. I was out just grabbing another drink, because I'm very hot today. It's really warm. So I will probably be having a lot of drink breaks. So hopefully the applause came through. And Bronson, 6. Boomba, 6. Everyone else, 6. It is a long time of this fun little hobby I've been doing. But yeah, so the first ever stream I did was Crash Bandicoot. Streaming direct from my PS4 because I didn't get a PC till the end of 2019. Which came in the perfect time, really. Before all the price of everything just shot up. Oh, man, my throat's really struggling today. I'm a hot boy. Oh, I'm going to have to make my room a bit cooler. Hold on a second. Oh, no, that just completely fell apart. Right. Slightly better. Wonderful. Okay. Hopefully when that kicks in. But yeah, I gave the Crash Bandicoot Invisible run a go maybe 2 years ago now. So a lot of people haven't seen it. But after I tried to reload to do other things, the mix of mods completely disappeared. And I couldn't get Crash to be invisible again. And I spent about 4 or 5 hours on Thursday trying to get Crash to be invisible again, and it just wasn't happening. And then pretty much after I admitted defeat, I, like, 5 minutes later remembered something of how I set up originally. It's like, wait, I did it actually slightly differently, because it's basically I had to put one thing in a different folder, basically. But it mixes with, like, multiple mods at the same time to completely break the model. Applause worked. Wonderful. Thank you, Bumba. Yeah, because, like, Triggerfire's been weird with alerts lately. So, like, last stream, they worked for, like, the first hour, and then they just stopped working. So, here's what it is. If they stop working, then we'll just have to cut them off after a while. But yes, Crash time. So, I do have exclamation mark invisible, which, honestly, I might just pin. So people know. Do that. Just so people know. So, I think it's probably most levels. You can at least see Crash's shadow on the bottom. But in most levels, that doesn't really matter because the area is too dark anyway. So it is very rough. Other levels, it's completely invisible. There's no indicator where Crash is on the screen at all, unless I spin. Spinning is the only way to know where I am. And then some levels, the models, like how they're layered, completely break. And in Crash 1, that's only in Lights Out and Fumbling in the Dark, because those are meant to be dark levels where you use the light to your advantage. But for now, whoops, that's the wrong one. But yeah, I'm also using a new audio setup that I tested last stream, so again, still getting used to that. Hopefully the audio balance is fine. Loading. Okay, good.
But Dr. Cortex, we haven't determined the cause of past failures.
Moron! This Bandicoot will be my general. He will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. This time, I shall reign triumphant.
So you may notice already, Crash already looks slightly different.
We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex.
Dr. Cortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it's
Diggy! Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing, Diggy? It is 6 big fancy years, and we're just getting into it. Thank you for the brine. Okay, how are you doing? I hope everyone's doing great. And Crash, looking very normal.
Capture him!
His teeth also don't really work there.
Prepare the female Bandicoot.
Thank you, Bimba, for summoning Athena, who is currently sat on my windowsill, who I need to get a shelf for, really. But on stream, it's at my table. Hooray. So, you'll notice now, there should be something in the middle of the screen that isn't currently there. So I'm currently here. As you can see, there's a bit of shadow there, but this is where I am. Diggy, I'm right here. I'm right here. Here is Crash. Here is Crash. I did think about setting up as a redeem, but then it was like, that's going to happen like all the time. So with this level, you can see Crash has a shadow at least. Crash won't have a shadow in most levels, but here he has one, and against the sand, it's quite lovely because you can see it nice and clear. But the main type of level that doesn't have any shadow at all are the boss rounds, and that's where things are going to get very chaotic. So a lot of this game to watch is going to be a bit odd. Like, if we have Aku masks, that helps because it floats around us a little. But watching, it's like, hey, where am I? That's a great question. But yeah, spinning is a way of knowing, and shadows, and that's about it. So if anything, it's more about the challenge itself of me finding it, because I won't be able to see. Modless one? Imagine. Imagine if it's modless. Okay, so we've got the mask on our face, which should help, but it's also like a little in front of us, which isn't great. But yeah, the shadows only help if we're on the ground. If we're up in the air, not so good. Oh, I went a bit early there. Okay, sorry, a bit late. Oh, it's going to be awkward. Okay, good. That could have been a lot worse. However, as I post about on... Oh, I haven't actually posted about going live on Twitter. Damn it, I'll do that in a second. So, whoops, you can tell I was rushing a lot today. Hold on. Do. There we go. Just posted on Twitter because I completely forgot. Brain is all over the place. Okay, get rid of that, get rid of that. Oh, we're good. Okay. So yeah, as I posted on Twitter and Discord and that, we do have some goals set up as well. So we will be doing this normally, Crash Bandicoot, but if we hit certain sub goals, like 5 subs, then we'll be doing Crash 1 100%. Well, Crash Bandicoot alternate ending. And there's a very good reason why I say alternate ending. Because that means no Stormy Ascent, that's what it is. Stormy Ascent's the one. Because the game's tough enough being invisible. 10 subs is Crash 2 alternate ending, which is very difficult for mainly Cold Hard Crash. But 20 will be Crash 3. The only downside of Crash 3 is that there's a lot of Coco levels in Crash 3, and I can't get Coco to be invisible. I can try and work on that in the future again, see if I can make it happen, but so far only Crash is invisible. Apart from the underwater levels and the bike levels and the plane levels. So it's actually like only 16 out of 37 levels Crash is invisible for. So it's kind of not great on Crash 3. But, what's that? Thank you for the big fancy 6. Oh, yeah. So again, this level, you can see the shadow a little bit, which helps. And it's fine unless we're going over jumps. It's kind of like, hey, what's going on here? It's going to be more impactful on the side-scrolling ones. But, oh, I went in that too early. Silly me. Silly me. Okay, let's go. Do I get crushed? But yeah, every now and then, if people want to ask where I am on screen and you can't tell, let me know and I'll pull up the big fancy arrow. As I mentioned on Discord as well, we'll probably just be doing Crash 1 tonight because it's going to take a long time, even just to beat Crash 1. It's probably going to be 3 hours maybe? Maybe even more. Especially if we hit that 5-sub goal. Oh! Because sometimes stuff like that happens where I'm not entirely sure where I am. So what we'll do is we'll do Crash 2 another time, because then it's like we're not starting the first few levels of Crash 2, then jumping into another stream. Zoic, hello! Exactly. More Crash. More Crash. Skip every Aku Aku. That is very true, Diggy. That is very true. You know what? I should actually do that. Every... I was just about to say every sub I'll miss the next Aku Aku on purpose. Which would definitely hurt if I was doing the 100% run. But I can't get 100% for the next couple of levels anyway. That was like the first thing that came to my head. Oh. Okay. Also, I'm currently playing the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller, which I don't really like for Crash, because I prefer to use Crash on D-pad. And my D-pad's already taken a bit of beating because I use the D-pad for Street Fighter 6, which isn't really ideal for a Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. It's not the best. But there I am. See? I'm right. There! How could anyone not know? So yeah, environments that end up being like that will have no shadow as well. The Great Gate is happening. Hooray! Great Gate, Great Gate. Let me sit back, get comfy. Because this one might take a while. I imagine Native Fortress is going to be the worst one. I mean, it pretty much is the worst level on this island anyway, for being able to complete it, but... Okay, so yeah, we get a bit of a shadow. Not too much of one, because there's other, like, all the trees also create a shadow. So it's kind of rough. If you are depending on the shadow, because it's like, hey, there's just shadows everywhere on this level. So, it'll be interesting. Very interesting. Like, these boxes are completely covered in shadow. And then that happens. And I fall. Can we get back up? There we go. Yeah, so stuff like this is where the difficulty spike occurs. Oh, I need to be further this way. Okay. I was a bit, like, far... We're going to be here a while. We're going to be here a bit. It's fine. Oh! Oh, I was on it, but I wasn't far away long enough. Okay. Okay. I may have to spin in the air. Cracking, that's exactly how I feel right now. Okay, there we... Okay, it helps, but the adjustments need to be better. Okay. There we go. Nice. Okay, we're up at the top. And Cracky, hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. This might hurt us? I don't know. Going for this. It's like a little in front of our face. Thank you. Thank you for the applause. Desperately needed. And appreciated. But still no deaths. Every game is a deathless run until you die. Oh, okay. We go there. Now first person that might have a bit of weird jumping. Exactly, Cracky. I did. There's only... So... Like I said earlier, you can rely on Crash's shadow in some levels. Like, there it's kind of really tough to see where Crash is. But there it's a bit easier. Just because of how the ground works. And there's a lot of levels that have shadows anyway. So it is quite tough. But as the pinned comment shows, some levels have a shadow. Some Crash is completely invisible. I haven't been able to get Coco invisible yet. So, like, less than half the levels in Crash 3... Crash could be invisible for. Did you see it? Exactly, Diggy. Also, if people didn't see, I did post a level from Crash 2 on my YouTube. Of me playing Bear It without Crash. So it's literally just the bear running along. But yeah, like I said, we'll play Crash 2 another time. But yeah, I'm there under the boxes getting squished. But I'm going to have a drink. And now we're going to have our first chase level. Which could be interesting. Get squished. And it's, yeah, so The shadow's a little bit better here, which is nice. But so, a fun fact, I did try out this with other mods, and they didn't go well on this level in particular. One of the mods was to replace Crash's model with Cortex. Now, the problem is, if you run towards the screen and jump, Cortex's model freezes. And when it freezes, the legs don't move, and you also don't move. So every time you jump towards the camera, you would just either fall in the pit or squish. So it's, well, it's not going to work out. Smash Crash Bros. Ooh, delicious. Because of Gamma, hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. So yeah, Cortex is fine for the side scroll levels, but not for levels like this. Levels like this, it completely falls apart. Do better than Nathan Drake? Well, Nathan Drake can at least see himself. And I haven't actually played Uncharted, so I can't really say whether Uncharted games are good or not. I don't know how heavily to rag on them. Never played them. Not really that much interest, to be honest, but there you go. There's a lovely gem. Oh! You can still hear him throwing up, but... Exactly, your favourite Crash character. Hey, Rock! So yeah, like, as you see, environments like that, Crash isn't visible whatsoever. Papu Papu might be the first level where he's completely invisible, with no shadow, which will be coming up next after this one. I think this one you can see it. But the highlight of this is... Well, first of all, Ripperoo. Because when I first tried it, Ripperoo took me about, like, half an hour. Like, all the boss fights are rough. But, what was I going to say? I can't remember. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of really rough levels, like Road to Nowhere in particular, Slippery Climb. Oh yeah, that was it. The main highlight is Lights Out and Fumbling in the Dark. Because Crash is very visible in those levels, which Crash shouldn't be at all. But because of how the models are layered in such a weird way, Crash looks kind of terrifying. Okay, we're good. Now it's got to jump side and forward. And jump on the leaf. So yeah, we can see a bit, but as you see, there are shadows about still. So it's still like here. When it goes under that tree. Where am I? Ooh. Good thing I know I'm on the leaf. Ooh. Okay, we're good. Can't wait? Well, yeah, gonna have to. I know, I love that expression, can't wait, and it's like for things you have to wait for. It's like, no, you will. Okay, so... Oh, also, yeah, sometimes depending on lighting, the boxes will just be that dark. So me having a shadow to tell where I am doesn't help in a lot of areas, depending on how the shadows are. But yeah, if you were here for the third level and saw how much of a struggle... Oh, I didn't realise I was that far forward. Goodbye, Crash Life. Oh, I'm right on the edge. Okay. So yeah, stuff like Lost City, Sunset Vista, Native Fortress are going to be rough. Okay, and that's it for now. If we want to do the other bit, to come back later, it's fine. Can't wait. You will. I'm going to call your bluff. Gamma, I post on Discord and Twitter. We're going for all the gems and the alternate endings if we get 5 stars in this game. Then Crash 2 if we get 10. Crash 2 is probably the one I'm most afraid of because Crash 2 means Cold Hard Crash and the one space level where you have to backtrack. That's like the big fear. And then Crash 3 alternate ending is 20 because I really don't want to do it. Like, even if I could see myself clearly, Crash 3 I would not want to do anyway. So that's more like the ultimate pain journey. But Papu Papu, I believe this might be the first one we can't see our shadow at all. Oh, we get a mask though, which helps. But no shadow. Oh wait, there is a shadow there. Okay. So Ripperoo is the first boss without a shadow. Okay. But as we know, Pipe Papu's quite easy. You just jump on the chair, jump on his head, run around, jump on the chair, jump on his head, run around, jump on the chair, and you win. Come on, Crash Free. Secret level, yeah. I mean, there's 2 secret levels in there, but yeah, the jet ski secret level, I'm very much against. That's like the main thing I hate playing Crash Free for in reruns. Oh, thank you, Cracky. Thank you. So now we can swap to Coco. But the problem is I haven't got a way to make Coco invisible yet. I will try and work on it before getting to Crash Free. But honestly, yes, I walked in. He was just trying to do some self-defense, and I said no. So people wondering, like, having the masks gives it away where I am a bit too much. We will lose them next level. Oh, the shadow's actually quite light there. But we can't get the gem this level anyway, so it's not like something I'll be aiming for. There we go. We might be able to get this. No. Okay, so I needed to jump way better for that. So we're not doing the embryo level. Ooh, that's close. We'll still do the other bonus levels for fun. And I'll try to get the embryo levels, but I'm not gonna like, just throw myself in a pit unnecessarily to get them. However... Wait. Yeah, masks aren't too reliable because they just float around me. Because, yeah, like, I'm here, and that's, you know, off to my left, and it's just going back and forward. But yeah, like, these boxes here is, like, the best shadow lighting. But there's plenty of levels where the shadows really don't help, and I went over, so I had to try to guess, but... Okay, good. Leave. Ooh. So yeah, stuff like this is going to be relatively easy, but it's when the game gets in later, the platform's going to get really difficult. Especially not being able to see. Ow! Okay, well, I thought I was going to get that. If we timed that jump early, we'd be doing an embryo bonus level now, but that's fine. Because now we're going to be riding a hog. And Crash is going to look at the camera and raise his eyebrows before jumping on the hog. Just watch out for it, because you may miss it. I missed a couple boxes. Riding a hog! See? Hog wild. Crash and his mighty hog on screen together. See? He's looking at the camera. Hope you didn't miss it. So, spoilers. I can tell where I am. But... you do get the joy of watching the hog just go on a lovely trip without Crash riding him. Just enjoying its day. Oh, that was a little bit close. And while I'm here, it'd be silly not to try for the gem. It's pretty much on the way. Of just going wee, 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 wee. Now it's to live to the end. I always struggle on the second and the last one of these, because I just get it wrong. Second, you have to go under. The third one, you have to jump at a certain point. There. And then you just cling right, and you're good. Riding that hog, as I'm known to do, Cracky. As I'm known to do. Ta-da! Rex! Thank you for the big fancy sub. 31 months, good lord. Hey Rex, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. That's one. So we've got 4 more, and then that would be Crash Bandicoot 100%. Known hog rider, exactly, Cracky. Along with my many other unfortunate nicknames that have come from me talking without thinking. So now we're getting to the first quite difficult level. Where... Now, question. Should I... Because we're not doing 100% yet. Exactly, Funeral Pog. Thank you, Cracky. I completely forgot about that one. I'm going to do a poll. Now, this is more a self-inflicted challenge. Because Diggy mentioned it earlier. Just to make it a little bit harder for myself. I'm going to let it go for a minute. We're going to run a poll. Should I avoid masks? Or should I try to avoid masks, really? Poll's going. Because obviously we have the shadow. And some levels we won't have any shadow at all. But seeing as the mask's right there, may as well go for it. And, like, ask now before we get there. Vote harder? I mean, that is a question. What would that entail? I genuinely don't know. We've got one vote on it. And it's quite unanimous. Well, because it's 100% of votes. Ah, 2 votes. There we go. Well, I think we know what's going to happen. Unless a lot changes very quick. A lot changes very quick. Well, unless we get 3 votes for no in about 2 seconds. And there we have it. Harder would be no mask. Yeah. Oh, vote. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant vote for the harder game. Sorry. Yeah, vote for the harder game. I thought you meant vote harder as in vote more passionately. Vote more aggressively. Not vote for the harder game. My brain is clearly not working today. I love democracy. I love the republic. So this is how democracy dies. With applause. Oh. Get out of here. Right. Now. Time to do this again. I think this one... I don't know. The problem is the climb is the harder bit. I'm going to do that spinning. Okay. Okay, we got a checkpoint, though. Not sure where the next mask is. But we'll try to avoid it at all costs. That's the plan. Okay. I was further over than I thought. Okay. Okay, checkpoint. Going forward. If we get over quick, nice. Okay. Now we just have to worry about you. Okay. We're there. Great. Okay. Run by. Give it to you. Okay. Auto mask if you die too often. Well, that's the thing. That's the try to avoid masks. So if I see them in boxes, then I'm going to do my best to walk by them and not get them. If they give them to me, if I don't want them, then we just kind of have to have them. There's no way around that bit. That's why I quickly, like, I typed it originally, I was like, I'll put in try, just because of that. But now, I am there. Okay, I actually didn't think I was there, so that's news to me. I actually couldn't see my shadow at that point, so... Oh, this is going to be a hard bit. This bit and the bit right at the end are going to be a bit rough. Okay. There's a mask on the left. We don't care about that. There we go. That first try is amazing. However... Also, I like that the plant isn't coming up there. Okay, Schwarder, we are behind the wall. Now, we're in front of it. Also, not having a mask is going to make the end of this level very difficult. Because sometimes you can get the fire to take a hit for you, and like the mask take a hit for you against the fire. But we obviously can't do that now, so Oh! The mystery crates might give us a mask. as well. Let's see how we go. Gonna go up here. I'm up. Okay. Oh no. Exactly. I can only see my shadow, but now the worst bit is so fun fact about this game, it has a lot of different cycles. The cycles are local and global. So some cycles happen when you load in or you respawn at a checkpoint. Other ones are when you get close to them. So the ones you get close to are more enemy related. Okay, we made it across. If you don't hit A, you can just make it across quite quick. So it's fine. It's fine, Craggy. It was because I tried to go on the wall to make it a bit safer for myself, but I really didn't need to. As we see there. I'm not going to spin. I'm going to make it nice and easy for myself. And we make it. Dog shit, Cracky, please. It's fine. I was really worried about that section because there's so many opportunities to fall and you'd have to go back up. But because I did that first try, I'm feeling a little bit confident now, which means I will absolutely fail this next level horribly. It's actually close enough to them to be very awkward. Exactly. So for like, oh, the lighting's really weird in various parts of this world now, because the top of that waterfall, I think the mods are actually affecting the lighting as well, making darker areas darker than they should be. Because if we look real quick, I just want to go over this. Because at the top of the waterfall, it should be a red circle. And that's just black. And you can see what the non-highlighted one is to the right of it at the Lost City entrance. It should be just a dark red. But yeah, there are areas that are just darker than intended, I think. Unless it's always that dark, and I've never noticed it. But there were some, like, grey clates that were just black. Oh, but no, Cracky! It's like in the face bit, unless it's like doing a handstand. Handstand waterfall. Okay, okay. Oh, we're fine. No, I hate this waterfall lore that's occurring. But yeah, so more local cycles are these leaves. They'll only trigger when you get close to them. The enemies, I believe, here are global. Obviously, these ones you could see it only triggering that monkey when we got close to it. Oh, we are right on the edge of that. Let's be a bit over. Yeah, doing this in Crash 2 is going to be a lot harder, because Crash 2, there's a lot of slide jumps, so there's a lot more room for error of not being able to see where you are. And then Crash 3 is double jumps and triple spins, where you're just over pits a lot of the time. So again, like, that would be worse. Also, I got a mask without thinking about it, which is a shame. I think I was just on autopilot doing the level, which might happen from time to time, where I'm just brain dead doing the level without thinking. Oh yeah, we can get the gem on this one. Let's just do it, because we might die right now.
I feel that's one way of looking at it. It's totally wrong.
Thank you, Cracky, for saying that I'm wrong. Not sure what it's about, but Tiny Crash 2. Tiny Crash 2 was a level I tested. Now, you see I have a shadow here. In the tiny level in Crash 2, there is no shadow. I'm down here. It's bad. I can't get back up. I have to die. Okay. The tiny boss fight in Crash 2, there is no indicator where you are whatsoever unless you spin. So, I believe we'll have that in Ripperoo, Pinstripe Potteroo, Cortex, and Embryo as well. We may have it in Koala Kong, I'm not sure. Oh, I'm just on the grass. Hello. There we go. Okay. That's gonna do its thing. Purple piranha plant that eats... So the purple plant eats every few seconds. That one just decided no. Red ones are only when you jump in it. See? Like that. That's how it should act. Okay. So yeah, Tiny's rough. Just all the boss levels are particularly rough because they have zero indicator whatsoever. Oh, I'm a bit over. There we go. Okay. Just got to focus a bit. Feel where I am. Okay, the shadows are a bit easier to see there. But yeah, for the top part of that, you've really got to focus a bit, knowing where you're going to be. Okay. And there we go. But yeah, there's going to be some particularly hard levels, and platforming, particularly in embryo bonus rounds. Where am I? I'm here. Okay. Oh, well, I fell in there, so that's good. Just didn't jump far along enough. So I am kind of nervous about if we do have to 100%. Particularly with levels like Road to Nowhere and the High Road, but there we go. We are getting some gems just because of the fun of it. Along our journey. Oh, there we go. Ah! Hit Brian. And it's also Roberta. Hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. There we go. So now, Ripperoo. This may be the first pure, invisible, no shadow one. Exactly. If I'm passing them, mix it up. Why not? So yeah, Ripperoo. For those who don't know, there are 9 platforms, and I have to jump between them and activate TNTs that float between them. So I have to jump between the platforms and also jump on the TNTs. Now, with no shadow, and if I spin to reveal where I am, I might spin the TNT by accident. So when I first did this, I think I was on here for like half an hour or so. Yep, we have no indicator. Cool. Okay. So I'm in the middle, I'm on the left. The ground, when you jump, is the only way we know where we are. And also that. Oh, I'm right on the edge. Okay. I need to move across. There. Oh no, there go. Damn it. Oh, that might work. Okay. Is this first try? Oh no. Damn it. The TNT moved forward and I fell in the water. Okay. Then it's Crash Forge. Exactly. We got to worry about nitros. I'm more worried about Crash 2. Cold Hard Crash's death route. If we manage to get 100% for Crash 2. Goal hit. Damn it. There's that one we have to jump between a lot of nitros. Where am I? There we go. Okay. Need to move up. Right. Ah, I just walked off the edge. What's your brother? I'm better, brother. Woo! How you doing? Well, my voice was like cracked there a little. So yeah, we might end up getting the mask for this by accident. Which isn't what we want, but... I was there? Generally surprised myself. Yeah, I haven't played Crash 4 either. I know it's on Steam currently for like £18. It's not too bad, but... There we go. Okay, you're good. I'm here. We might be able to get a win right now, if we're quick. Oh no, I'm not where I want to be. Okay, I'm good. We got it. We got it. Xbox. Ah, okay. I mean, it's also on Switch quite cheap, but we got that in only a couple minutes, which I'm very happy with. Potential Crash Invisible speedrun at some point would be wild. Ah. Yeah, One Pot Islands. It's a shame they never brought Crash Team Racing, the remakes, to Steam. I feel like that would have helped it a lot. But, oh well. Actually, no, wait, I think they did. I know I've seen somewhere there's mods for them. So maybe? They may have done, actually. Hold on. Hold on, because if they did... I didn't... No, hold on. Sane. Crash team. Crash. Race? No, it's not on Steam. Yeah, I was right. Okay, so it must be mods for putting on another platform or something, but yeah. No Crash Team Race on Steam, so yeah. That one just felt really odd. Yeah, it's very strange. I just checked. Which other people play it? Joe Sane, that's very understandable. Play Spyro though, hell yeah, I do want to play Spyro again soon. So yeah, for this, we need to jump from here, off the screen, onto the screen for this bit. And we've already jumped that way to get there, so not too bad. But yeah, for certain bits I'll talk through, we'll have the giant arrow to help us through. Oh no, hold on, why am I not? Game? Where am I? Oh, okay, I haven't jumped yet. There we go. For some reason I thought I'd already made it. No, just the arrow. If only I could do that. I control the arrow and it just moves for me. If only. Okay. We might have to get a mask if we want the jump on this level, but like I said, we haven't reached the sub goal yet, so there's no point going for it. What's this box? I'm going to leave it, just in case. Just in case. Ah, oh, we need this. We need this. So it'd be nice to do the end. Okay, that's fine. There we go. I was worried that was a mask. I know in another level, going through there and then jumping gives a mask. It'd be nice to at least do the embryo levels, even if we don't hit that sub goal, to do the alternate ending where we have to get all the gems. Oh yeah, I just realised. The Crash 3 sub goal, the alternate ending also includes relics. Did not think about that one. That one could be a bit rough. Okay. We've got 2 embryo heads. Now, if we fall down these parts of the level, there's a lot of climbing up, which I'm slightly worried about, but I banged my head. That's fine. I think that might be a mask. I'm not sure. It's either a mask or life. Okay, we landed on it. Cool. That could have gone wrong. And just landed in the fire instead. It does not include Stormy Ascent. Absolutely not. That's why I said Crash Bandicoot alternate ending rather than Crash Bandicoot 100%. Because then otherwise that would be Stormy Ascent. Because that is... I really struggle with that a lot just regularly. Let alone being invisible. And then having to do things like get the... Where am I? There we go. Okay. Do things like the bonus round invisible. And also, I don't want to play the Crash 3 added level that they did. Even just regularly. Okay, let's go. I do some bits. But some bits, I'm gonna, no. Okay, I'm here. Easy. The castle machinery, it's either heavy machinery or castle machinery. I think it's heavy machinery. It's the first machinery level. That one is my favourite embryo bonus round. And it's also probably the best one to play in this version of the game, because it's kind of mad, because you can't see where you are really at any point. And there's a lot of platforming that's quite tight. Oh. We're going to wait for the next one. There we go. Wait. There we go. Chill. If we were doing time trial, we'd probably be doing this a lot riskier. Because that pushes you off, so you have to like hold forward when you do that. I don't know what's here. It's me dying. Where are we now? I'm so used to not dying there that it just completely threw me off. I'm like, wait, where's the nearest checkpoint? Okay, cool. Wampa through. And bonus round. I've missed... Oh, I did go out my way, yeah. I accidentally did miss them, yeah. Because I was only focused on getting the embryo heads. That's fine. But yeah, if we want the color gem, we have to do this in one life and get all the boxes. So that's a lot missed. But we also just wanted to make sure we missed all the Akraka masks as well. Character translators getting ordered. Same. Same. Also, ow, 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 ow. In case you didn't know where we are, we were under those boxes. So now, Temple Ruin. We'll be able to see where we are on the platforms, but this is probably the first one where there's a bunch of very awkward platforming where it's great to see where you are. And I'll explain it when we get there, even though doing so will ruin the cycles. I could get the... If I got the Akraka mask, I would get the gem, but oh well. Because you can get the gem quite easily in this level. So, you can see my shadow a bit when we're on platforms, but even here, there's a little bit of awkward platforming. Not too much. Just a lot of very short jumps. There's nothing to worry about. However, when I do stuff like this, it would be great to see where I am. Because the reaction of seeing your shadow and being able to pull back isn't really enough. Okay. So these bits as well are a little bit awkward, but because they'll spin you around. My shadow's gone. There it is. I was worried about what would happen, but I guess it just, after a certain range, it just disappears. I think we're coming up to the... Yeah, okay, so. You know what I said about awkward platforming? There's this. Now, seeing where I am would be able to tell me where I'm going to land. And this one here doesn't look too bad, but when it gets another circle around the outside, and some of them fall, that's when it's really bad. Avoid that Akraka mask. I could have just gone. Sometimes I thought there was another one after it, but... Oh, you! Even our death animation, we have the angel wings, but no body to go with them. It's fine. I'm gonna wait for the bats. And then we're gonna go. Now, one good thing about the remake, well, depends. It's a nice thing for new players, is that it tells you everywhere to go. So all the invisible paths are just lit up for you by Wumpa Fruit in places. Which is very nice for new players, but also people want to challenge. It's like, don't show me where it is. Like here as well, they're falling, and they can't get up. Yeah, here's not so bad. Okay, get rid of you. Nearly 60 lives already. Not doing too bad. Now there's 60. So yeah, if we just take this nice and slow, we should be okay. If we were doing this, like, relics or something, then would be another story of a lot of deaths. Yeah, we missed a bunch of them. Just trying to not be too eager. A bit worried about bats. We're fine. Okay, now. Has anyone heard of Road to Nowhere? Because guess what's coming up? But after Road to Nowhere, I will take a break. Have a stretch, grab another drink, so I'm nearly through with my current drink. But Road to Nowhere is a funny little level. So to avoid the mask, I'm going to go. I need to be very good at this jump. Spoiler! I was not very good at this jump. Okay. Good start, good start. Okay, So also something interesting, you see the shoes are a weird colour, and that is the models overlapping very awkwardly. Okay, there we go. Now I just need to make it to a checkpoint. Very awkwardly placed. Okay. Checkpoint! Let's go. So who don't know, the light brown planks will stay, the reddish planks will fall, and the planks with the hole in it will fall almost immediately. And the blue ones are ice. Which isn't so bad on this level, but the high road is particularly awful. But you can see the shadow a tiny bit on jumps as well here, which helps. But just for being used to knowing how much I need to go forward helps as well. Speed running this and playing this a ton growing up and almost nothing else apart from wrestling games and fighting games definitely helps for stuff like this. Okay, let's keep going. B. Okay, I'm here. Just gotta focus a bit. Okay. Now, fun fact, there's a gap between the main platform and the bonus round pad. So you can just fall down in between. This one might be a bit awkward. Yeah. So if people don't know, to make the jumping smoother between games, they gave Crash the jump distance and height from Crash 3 in Crash 1 and 2. Just to make it the same across all three, which I get. However, it makes a lot of jumps quite difficult. So there's one in the second snow level, and this bonus round right here, where if you don't jump right on the last possible point, you pretty much can't make it. Which also is most visible in the level the high road, which I mentioned earlier. So being able to see obviously helps. Now, oh, well, I'm over here. Okay. He's a little far back now, but didn't make it. Okay, yeah. You need to get him right to the edge. Jump. Hold, jump. Good. See, we're fine. Okay, we're here. We're right at the end of the level. Nice. So if we had the gem, it would take us to the further point. Road to Elite, stuff. From Elite, female large evolved story of deeds. Yeah, the Road to Elite, from what I've seen, is quite limited with a lot of stuff there. But Women's Championship storyline, and went straight to feud Jericho, exploded barbed wire deathmatch. Barbed wire deathmatch, hell yeah! So I do plan to do more of Christian's Road to Elite next week. Probably Tuesday or Wednesday, because I might do Street Fighter Monday, because there's the bonus for extra kudos, and I don't have a lot of time to play this month, and the battle pass is a thing, so we'll see. We'll see. I'll see how I feel close to time. But for now, I'm going to do a BRB, grab a stretch, grab a drink, recommend people do the same, and I'll see you in about 5 minutes or so. Okay, take care. Boop. And I'm back. Hey everyone, how you doing? Hey, you're doing good. So a quick sip of drink. Ah, lovely. So there is actually one thing I want to go over. Well, before we jump into new levels. So streams for this month. Because the thing is, I want to obviously, like I said, carry on the Christian Road to Elite before it gets too far away from it. So I'll probably do that next week. At some point, hopefully Tuesday or Wednesday. Saturday, I'm going to be very busy with family stuff going on. Then the Saturday afterwards, the 22nd, is my sister's wedding. So the night before, I'll be busy getting set up and helping Grandad get set up for that. And then probably a day or two leading up to that as well, I'll be quite busy. And then for like the week after the wedding, at least, I'm babysitting my niece while my sister and her new husband will be on their honeymoon. so I won't be able to stream during that time. So Crash 2 Invisible will probably have to wait until the start of August, being realistic. But yeah, I'll try and fit in a few things. Like, I'll try and stream when I can and fit in when I'm able to. For now, Boulder Dash. Get back, relax. I could really do have a new chair at some point because this is a loud, very uncomfy thing that I bought like 3 years ago now? No, 4 years ago now. I basically just got a very cheap chair. While I was also like building PC and everything. I just like sat back, it's like, oh yeah, this thing is loud. Yeah, I got up to have a walk just then and my back was just like, help. Which I think, yeah, because the thing is, it was like, oh boy. Ah! My face! Did that show up on screen? I didn't see the actual thing in the corner of my eye, like I normally do. But I'm very prepared, Roberta. But yeah, the chair thing's like, I basically just bought a very cheap chair because I was also like getting a PC and desk and mouse and keyboard and everything and microphone and, you know, everything all at once. So it's like, cut a couple corners where I can. And my keyboard cost me like £10. It showed up wonderful, thank you. It's because like part of the mic is in the way of where it shows up on the screen. So I was trying to look for like the after effects while I was also playing this level. Which, you know, isn't the easiest. Right, I'm here. Even though we can't get the gem on this level anyway. The one fun fact about this level is that it has a underground area on the gem path, and I don't know whether it happens in this version of the game, but in the original, it has boxes to bounce you up, and if you jump too high, it thinks because you're underground that you clip into the death area, falling into a pit that's above it. And so you just die from like jumping on the box because it's like, oh no, you fell. It's like, no, I jumped. What are you talking about? There should be a ceiling here. It's like, no. Yeah, this gem would take us down to that path. That's not there. 6 years old, just cheap one. Yeah. I mean, I've still got a lot of back problems from my herniated disc back in November. So, better than what it was though. Better than what it was. Over the past like 2 months or so, there's definitely some improvement there. However, I think like last night and the night before, my back has been really rough with trying to sleep. So it's like, hard to tell right now, but I'm gonna have a quick sip of drink and then we're gonna do the longest level in the game. Oh, I know where I think I am. There we go. No? I was on the side. Okay. Yeah, if you're like right on the tip, it'll push you off afterwards, but... So actually, that's fine. It's very easy. Like, back when I was doing lots of drawing... Oh, I just fall in the water. Good start. Good start. The first jump I miss. Good. No, it's gonna spin. Yeah, because like drawing, I just use my mouse. So I kind of have to lean a little bit to draw anyway. But it's very easy to get in a very uncomfortable seat position. 69, oh, I'm sorry. I've ruined it. Hold on. I'm in the water now. As soon as I looked up to 69, I got pushed in the water, so it's fine. Back we go. Back to being nice. Okay, jump. Be good. It's odd when I die and people just shout nice. Like, I'm trying here, everyone. Oh, there's a mask, damn it. Oh well. We'll probably lose it soon anyway. Oh, get out of here, thank you. Whoops. Okay, see? Told you. We're going to lose it. We're going to lose it. And we're back to 69. However, I'm sorry, everyone. I know. I know. Disappointed. So I think Koala Kong next will have no shadow at all, which will be another little rough one. Oh, I fall right before the checkpoint. Nice. Funny number. Tee. Absolutely tickled over it. See, I was doing really well, and then I have my break. And now all the side-scrolling levels are just, like, completely dead to me. I don't know what to do with them. I think this is an Akaraku mask, if I go up there, so I'm going to avoid it. I could be wrong. There. Oh, I could have maybe gone. It's going to be rough. Oh, I had to jump forward to not get pushed off there. So that left one's going to go forward now, yeah. Because you can just easily get caught in the trap and think, oh, the right one's going to go. It's like, no. Nope. But yeah, now these sections are going to be a bit rough. You can see our shadow just about on stream. Please, thank you. That's kind of a bit fine there. There we go. And there we go, first try. Nice. Okay. Let's go. You can kind of see where I am. Oh, nearly ran off. Okay, we're fine. Oh, okay. We avoid that. Okay. Run across. Say bye-bye to the bats. Miss that jump. So we can make the next jump. See, it's all planned. Every miss just leads to the big win. Now, this one's going to be a bit rough. Okay, good. Also, one thing that's going to be rough is that because we're not going for masks on purpose, it means that the entire session here is going to be really rough because it's kind of made for you to have free masks. By the way, it's much easier. Like, it's a bit of just, you don't even have to think if you have free masks. If you don't, you kind of have to be a bit patient and consider what you're doing a little bit in certain parts here. Bye-bye, bats. You could hear the boxes... Sorry, that. On through the distance. Oh, jump across. Okay. I couldn't really avoid that one. So I'm going to die. There we go. See, I'm avoiding the masks. It's fine. That's going to go away at the bottom. Then open. Go. Jump. Jump forward. And slightly right. Then we find out where we are. Get the Cortex mask. There we go. Slightly awkward platforming, but... Now, okay, the shadow did come in a little there, but... So we don't really need to get all boxes here, but... Because we're not getting the gym anyway, because we missed some Akaraku masks, but... Doing this... We get Whole Hog. And then the other Cortex level will do Fumbling in the Dark, which we really want to get. Because if we get Fumbling in the Dark, that's more... It's a very difficult level anyway, but it will have the cursed model. Like how Lights Out and Fumbling in the Dark both have. But now, bonus round. Exactly, Hog! Everyone loves Hog. Jump! Okay. Run, 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 run! Yeah. Hog champ. Wait. Waibuka. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hog. Okay. And here. Anyone didn't know? Can't work out perfectly for this climb. As long as we don't fall, we're good. There's a checkpoint right here. Okay. Jump like that. Go across. Go across. Go across. Make you come this way. Jump on your head. And we would have got the gem if we didn't avoid that one Aku Aku mask. Pog wall. A blessed wall. A wonderful wall. So now, Koala Kong is there, but whole hog. Let's go. Hold jump to bounce higher on the drums. Who wants to see hog? Hog! Hog, hog, hog. He's just having a lovely day out. And sadly, I adjusted myself just then. Okay, that's good. I can adjust myself again. Right. I have cables all over me, and they were like over my controller. So it's like I can't actually move properly. Help. Because, yeah, I last stream and this stream, I've done a different audio setup where I have to use earphones instead of headphones, because headphones are slightly tight on my head, because I have big old head. And just wait. So the idea is having, like, headphones might help towards me getting headaches and stuff like that. So the idea is if I have earphones, hopefully fewer headaches while streaming. But it means I kind of have to have cables all over me to kind of make that work. So less than ideal. It's like just then I had to readjust. I got the gem. I'll move those cables around a little bit. There we go. There we go. That'll do. Wonderful. But now, this one's going to be a bit rough. Because it really depends on being able to see where you are. And knowing what to avoid. Koala Kong, can we see our shadow? No. Great, okay. So we can have a spin or we can jump. Jumping's probably easier, because spinning requires precision time to spin those rocks away. Okay. So you have to perfectly jump a bunch of times. Run out of the way. We're here. Push into that. Now this one might be a bit more awkward. It's very much we have to jump on the spot. Okay, run away. Hopefully this clear out soon. There we go. Okay. Back over to the right. Having a mask would have been cool here, just for safety. Yay, first try. Nice. Oh, he Angie. And off he goes. Why is he shaking his pecs? I mean, if you had pecs like that, wouldn't you shake them 24/7? I know I would. Especially when throwing rocks at various people who show up to my house. I mean, if you don't do that, you're probably a bit weird. Shaking pecs all day, every day. Okay. So this level, we absolutely want... This level's really good with the masks. But... Oh, can I not go down there? But I can go down here, haha. You evil thing. House face bottom. Exactly. Look. You know what you're in for now. You have no choice. There's no defense for anyone who shows up to my door. Yeah, we're not getting gem this one because it needs to break Akraki masks, unfortunately, but we have the very fun embryo round coming up later, which you're pretty much guaranteed at this point. Can't remember what the bonus round's like, though. But... oh. That was a little bit awkward. Also, we didn't get the green gem in the Lost City, so we have to play the level. Castle Machinery. We have no choice. We have to play it. There is that. Now this fun section. Gets a bit more funky later on, but regular bonus round. Ah, it's this one, okay. I'm gonna focus. There we go. Okay. It's the embryo bonus round here, which is probably the bonus round I have to focus most on. But that's the one where it's like, if I can do that first try, I'll be very happy. Okay, down the stairs. Okay. Forward down the stairs. Avoid the Waku mask that I really want. And just slide down. You could write that down, but who wants to do that? Oh no. There we go. There's an Akraki mask there. Run away. I like that little bit. Just have them all lined up. So it's very awkward to know exactly where I am. So the red pipes will just kill you instantly. Blue ones, no. Blue ones are nice. Okay. Before we jump in, I'm going to have a sip of drink. There we go. Right, up we go. Adjust myself, and it's up nice and comfy. Can't really see me that well. See me a little bit. But you get the shadow here in this area. It does light up a bit more, so it's a bit more forgiving. But there is platforming to do. Some of it's big jumps, some of it's small jumps. A lot of it is just practice. To know exactly where you are, because I cannot see myself at all right now. So this is just knowing where I'm going to be. Oh, damn it! Oh, it's 2 away. It's 2 away. It's fine. Let's go. Okay. Part 2. Part 3, where we can't see ourselves at all. Wonderful. Ah, okay. Oh, I'm glad I couldn't get that first try, though. Just have to live with second try. Down we go. We'll skip that. And we'll skip the boxes up here as well, because we don't need them. Wonderful. Right. Skip through those. So now we have Cortex Power. This one is very awkward. If we were doing 100%, it's very easy to do normally, but if we get 4 more subs and do the 100%, we'll have to obviously get the blue gem. And this has a lot of coming forward and back to the camera and awkward placement. Like this and the next level are really awkward for 100%. Toxic Waste, probably not so much. And then after that is just like the high road and slippery climb. So there's like just a lot of really tough 100% levels in a row. Damn it! Oh well, we've got that now. When we find a checkpoint, you know what happens. So it's particularly helping because if we're far forward enough, we can't see it anyway. I nearly didn't make that jump anyway. But checkpoint. Okay, I don't know why I did that. I was just impatient, so I just went for it. So what you want to do is wait till one goes, and then you jump across. But yeah, so if we're doing the blue gem, we'd be coming back this way and going back on ourselves a lot. Forward and back, with some slightly awkward platforming. Okay. But Crash 2 is probably much... well, I know it's definitely going to be much harder to 100% than this anyway. So that's why that one was, like, higher. Oh, I was too close. Okay. That one's a bit weird. It's like, can you go in there? I don't know. Normally I used to coming back on myself for that one because of the 100%, but... Just gonna jump it. Yeah, okay. You just clear it. Okay. Damn. Okay. That's fine. I was fully expecting to make the second one rather than the first one that's still there. You may end up getting a mask at this point. For just dying so much here. Having a lot more trouble with this regular than I thought I would be. Okay. There, there. Let's give myself a second. Okay. We'll go to the first one. Second one, big jump. Let's go. Only 18 boxes out of 64, I think it said. Yeah, definitely not 64 then. That's fine. I definitely just can't read numbers that fast. Generator room, a difficult level for an invisible one, probably one of the harder ones. As you can see, my shadow is quite hard to see. Because there's also just a lot of shadows floating around. And you're walking into shadowy areas a lot. But to get the colour gem on this, you have to do it without dying, so... Yikes. Okay, we're going to do that. That's going to come back up. All the stuff to the right is good. In theory. And if we can do this without hitting the bottom. Okay, we can't. Where am I? I'm there. I'm here. Let's go. So unfortunately, it's like as if I was doing 100%, but... Oh well. So yeah, you know I said about some of the jumps, the distances are weird? This level has a lot of those as well. in the remake anyway. So you do kind of have to be careful. Let's go. Bonus. Okay, this one isn't too bad. The one that will give us a bit of trouble is the lab bonus round. Because we really need to be able to see ourselves there. Problem is, these enemies, I have no depth perception whatsoever. As you can see. But it's only those enemies I really struggle with. Let's go in here. Just in case. We're close forward. That's fine. We'll jump on that platform. We good. Okay. Wonderful. We're here. Okay. This is going to be a tricky one to do without seeing ourselves. Well, we're not getting the gem now. But we'll try to get that box anyway. But it's a bit of a difficult one. Yeah, you kind of need to jump and do it on the way down. Like that. And do a slightly awkward jump at an angle to get back on. There we go. Right. That's where we are in the middle. Okay, we were right on the edge there, but we don't want to be. I actually got caught on there, so it could have been bad. We'll do that. We got all the boxes, but we died, is what I was going to say. 98 lives, and we've been killing ourselves when we've gotten a mask accidentally, so... Nearly perfect, but you die. Now, a level I quite like. It's pretty simple, but... it's a bit different. Toxic waste. Okay, we look like dying for a special gel. Oh, wow. So we can see ourselves a tiny bit. Okay. There we go. Luckily, this version of the level shows you where the markings on the ground are of where the barrels bounce. And also just get thrown. So for the bouncing barrels, it's really easy to tell. There we go. Checkpoint. Okay. Oh. Wonderful. Let's keep going. But yeah, the main event of Lights Out is coming up in a bit. Obviously, we've got a couple levels to get through before we get there. And then obviously fumbling in the dark afterwards, which we'll have to unlock. Okay, go to you. Checkpoint. I believe they're all going to bounce now. Yeah, they are. Okay. Bonus round. Again, I picked up our mark without thinking about it. Just going autopilot. Oh well. We're near the end of the level, and then we're going to lose it, I believe. I'm going to lose it there anyway. Regardless. Oh well, we got blue gem. So we could even go get the Cortex Power Gem if we fancied it. Oh, Pinstripe Potteroo! Our fourth boss battle. Who's he shooting at? So yeah, this is a good one to know where you are. I wish I had a shadow of some sort in this level. Yeah, I kind of need to spin to see where I am. Run check. Exactly. Nah! Oh, I nearly died there. Because I still would have done a nice spin. Okay. There we go. I'm on the table, by the way. Now, the hardest level in the game. In this version, anyway. The high road. By far the hardest because of how the jumping works that I described earlier. So that's all going to go here. Just get that. That's the easy bit. Now seeing where the difficulty starts. As I said, this version of the game, they give you one for free just to show you where to go. And even that I can miss. Okay. It's that first jump where I said about like the jumping's just very bad because of how it tries to do Crash's free jump style in Crash 1. There we go. I know I got enough like as soon as we got there. Right. Okay. Praying for a checkpoint. You stay perfectly still, friend. I don't really even need you that much, but... I think I need to do this just to get him. Okay. We're still good, we're still good. It's actually quite good. We're not being able to see. Okay. Checkpoint acquired. Nice. He's going to go forward now. You need to clear enough space so that they're going to go forward. Unless it's you. You don't really matter much. You, I wish you were further forward, but it's fine. Oh, Dummy, hello! Well, Scratch, he didn't show up, but he is... here. Hey, Dummy, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. Oh. So yeah, we've done most of the game so far. We do have Crash currently invisible, minding his own business. That's a flaw, that's very fair. So you can see from the pinned tweet, and like this level, you can see his shadow. But there are some levels where he doesn't have a shadow at all. So it's kind of a lot tougher. Some are... the world shadows will overlap your shadows, you just can't see where you are as well. But if you hang around after Slippery Climb, you'll see what happens to the model in Lights Out, which is certainly a thing. Certainly a thing. You can't... am I down? Oh, no, I'm not. I'm down there, okay. Oh, I kind of wish you were further forward. That's fine. Okay, that's fine, fine, fine. I didn't actually die that much this level so far, which is quite nice. We do have a little bit at the end that might be a bit awkward. Piccolo level? Yeah, exactly. I mean, we did struggle a lot with it at the start, just the first jump. but... Oh, this bonus round, right, okay. Oh boy, let's go. Oh, I got caught on it, I guess. Honestly, yeah, the embryo bonuses haven't been too bad. Tell me I've become some kind of gamer? What? Just now? Gamer? Okay. Now to do this without messing up. Oh no, I thought I was going to drop down, but I was still on top. So that completely threw me off. See, now we've talked about being a gamer, everything goes wrong. Everything goes horribly wrong. Oh. Jump. Okay. Drop down. Cool. 1, 2, 3. Well, that's not good. That's really bad for me. Left, right. We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. Oh, that's too much. That's too long of a jump. Oh, it was going well. Cracky, why would you bully me? I mean, I could just go on the top, then do the bottom bit, which would be easier. Or I could just not even make the first box. It's fine. Tommy, no, everyone's mean to me. Oh, my feelings. But you did miss Crash's hog earlier, Dommy. Okay, this is actually manageable. Oh, the free is a bit awkward. There we go, done. Don't even need to do this level 100%. But I'm doing it anyway. Why does everyone say that? His hog, everyone knows that. I did upload a video on YouTube of just doing Bear It without Crash, but there we go. That's the one image guy shower, huge ask me. Everyone's so mean to me. That, yeah, just like put my face on that. That's this stream. Ah, the slippery climb. Then we've got lights out, which would be a good time. Slippery climb, it's slippery fine. Now, the shadow is really pronounced here, but as you see here, we can't see ourselves at all now, so... Wampa, I hardly know. Tommy, please. Oh. I can't remember what scene I was in recently, but I had to really hold myself back from making that joke. It was like yesterday at the stream and something came up. I'm like, I'm not fighting myself aggressively to not say that exact same joke. You know, sometimes you just can't hold it back. Yeah, so this level, it's kind of awkward anyway, but the shadow's actually really lenient. Oh no, apart from that, I just messed that up completely. It's fine, because it just has like a shadow in the air, which is really odd, that isn't present in other levels, but you can just see just a little black disc there. Oh, weird. Yeah, the plan is after all the, like, my sister's wedding stuff at the end of the month, where I can't stream for over a week, I'll plan to do Crash 2 Invisible at the start of August. Whee. Oh, no, this is bad. Okay, good recovery. However, the bird is an issue now. There it is. There we go. Honestly, yes, just burnt pizza going along. Just take the sander to it and you'll be fine. There we go. Nice. There we go. Up we go. Whee! Oh, we good. Up we go. Hey, top. We could end up just 100%ing this level by accident. I don't think we've died yet. But now I've said that, it's definitely not going to happen. Bam. Okay. I'll read that in a minute. Has anyone seen that post of someone accidentally over-peppered their fried egg? Yes. Oh, just right in the vacuum cleaner. Oh, that was close. I shouldn't have done that, but made it anyway. And as long as I make it, it's fine. Now, yeah, to do the embryo round, I had to get that. So you know what? I'm just going to jump off. Because we're avoiding aquatic masks where we can. So we're on top of that then. Can I do this? We're here. Because if you spin a metal crate, there's a bounce before you land on it, you'll just stop. I didn't hit that. Damn it. I missed that TNT. I thought I was going to get the TNT. I was like, no, but it's fine. Let's do it again. And be really cool gamers. No, we're just going to go across. There we go. There we go. We've got the TNT. And we made it. Nice. We made it while also rushing it. Where are we now? We're there. Okay. We'll wait for the pit to come around. Okay, well, we're not getting the gem this time. Okay, I'll just try to rush that. Wait till it's down. There we go. Gamers. Get the difficult boxes as punishment. Get out of here. Great job, but you died. Now, obviously we've seen plenty of crash in this game. or not, if you haven't been watching the stream properly. But, see, the only reason why you couldn't see it is because you weren't watching it properly. However, so to get this to work, I have to layer mods in a really awkward way. And one of them shows up partly in this level. But I'm not quite sure what really happens with it. So I apologize for the squeamish people. But this is what happens. Crash just has no eyes. There is just white. He has no shoes. He just has laces. Crash is just missing a couple things. His gloves are a little bit different, but I'm not too sure what's quite going on with them. But yeah, just no shoes, just laces, and just white eyes. But you know what? We need Aku masks to light up the way. But we said we'd try it without Aku masks this whole game, so Okay, well, that's a good start. Let's try it. Good start, good start. Okay. Damn it, I saw the edge right as I got to it as well. We'll try it for a few lives, how about that? Okay, we're at the second one. Damn it. We're fine. We can make it. Avoiding masks where we can. Okay, checkpoint. We're on a moving platform. Another moving platform. Oh, it's going away. No, get back here. Oh, the shoes light up the wall a little bit. Interesting. Interesting. Use that to advantage a bit. Knowing where those platforms are on the moving cycles is going to be really handy for us as well. Okay, we get a life. Cool. Sadly, all the cycles are pretty much broken now. Oh, that was right on the edge. Oh, nearly had it. Nearly had it. I don't know why I'm challenging myself like this. There's no reason to. But we're going for it, just for a bit of fun. Oh no! Okay. I was like, yeah, there should have been rats on that first bit. At least they're lighting up the way a little bit. That's really odd. I see it there. The pure Banson ting, exactly. Huh. Don't know how the one in the back died there. Oh. Bear pants. This is going to be the hard bit. Ah! Yes, there's going to be bits where we may accidentally pick one up. Don't worry about that. I couldn't even jump then. I pressed B really early. There we go. Okay, that's there. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, let me just think. Try to avoid that one. Tripped, understandable. Okay, no rats there. We're fine. No rats here, apart from that one. Rats, rats. We are the rats celebrating yet another birthday bash. Michael, it's your birthday today. Cake ice cream is on its way. Let's go now. Oh, it's a moving one. Right. That's why I can get it. That makes sense. So me hesitating actually really hurts me. Again? What? I'm very confused. Oh well, never mind. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. Where is it? It's going away. It's back. God, this is a bit of a nightmare now. Oh. Did it! Without a mask. Woo! Oh, now I can see the model easier. That's awful. You get a better look at the model. But we did it! Who needs to be able to see where you're going? Not me. Jaws of Darkness. That was stupid. Thank you, Cracky. Now we're back to being... Oh, my voice just cracked there. Now we're back! Avoid that. Deep down, I was the true game all along. I do want to do... Whoa, Brian! Felt a bit sensitive 2 seconds very much. Thank you for the celebratory, Brian. Brian appreciates it. Oh, nearly missed that. I do really want to do an art stream at some point. Because obviously, I've just been so busy with everything and just out of practice and then had that bit of a dry run where I just couldn't draw at all. So I do want to do an art stream probably start of next month as well. Just like as a step to get back in drawing. Oh, whoops, I just fall off the edge right by a checkpoint. Great job, me. Did we get a checkpoint before then, or are we back at the... We're back at the start. Okay. That's fine. So I'll see if I can get, like, CSP to work with OBS, because I've never actually tried it. So we'll see how we get on. And it'll probably be like a draw Pokemon from memory sort of thing, and have people like use channel points to suggest like stuff. See if I can remember from names. That's something I've wanted to do for a long time. That's also a way of me just getting a bit more used to drawing again. Despite most of those just being, you know, it'll be more like silly, quick things. Thing is, you've got Art Fight going on this month as well. And it was like, last July, I was quite busy. This July, I'm extremely busy. So it's like, I'm hoping next July will be quite nice. And chill, so I can take part. But we'll see how things go. Crash Wings, exactly. All you need is the wings and Halo. And also, if it's Crash 2 of the Nitro, you get the little pipe that Crash would normally blow into. Oh. I still have like loads of things I want to draw that I've just been like in the backlog forever, waiting for like when I get in the habit of just drawing more regularly again. Yeah, like I said, hopefully August we'll have a lot more free time, so I'm doing more fun stream ideas and like actually have more schedules. Whoops. We'll see how we get on. Oh. There's like so many games I want to get at some point as well. Like, round now has been like such a busy time for good games, it seems like. And like loads of other games coming out as well. Like, I don't know when the hell I'm going to get around to A Wonderful Life Story of Seasons. Ow, I'm squished. Ah, you can see me. You can see that my feet are all weird there. Exactly, the shoes. The shoes are a weird colour. I don't know why. Like, what part of the model's overlapping makes them that colour. It's almost like Wampa fruit coloured, almost. Like the juice from the Wampa fruit. Oh, I just caught the edge of it. And there's like a bunch of games that are currently sat on my phone that are like, one day maybe. when they end up going on sale or whatever. If not, grab that. Bam. Yeah, I was like, I can make this very quick. Ow. Drip shoes? No! Just the Among Us picture of a Crash posing, except he's just invisible and it's his shoes. I didn't even make that bit, damn. I am falling apart. At the seams. Okay. I feel like I could hear a spider in the distance going up and down. To my left somewhere. Could have been this one, but like, why would it be going up and down when I was nowhere near it? It would only do that if I'm close to it. There's something very awkward was happening. I'll wait for the bats. That's very odd. The cycles just completely went weird there. Now we do have to be careful, or else we'll lose the Cortex bonus round. There we go. Here we go. Cortex! To unlock Fumbling in the Dark. Wait. And then, yeah, when hopefully I get in the pattern of drawing more and stuff like that, I'll also be able to open commissions again, because I've just seen the Kofi thing pop up. Oh, there we go. Like, I'd only like to have commissions open that if I know I'm in the mood to do something that's actually good, you know? I don't want to make something kind of like, you know, half decent. Oh, well, that's fine. I can just jump and hit that. Whoa! Bonus round. Okay. Fountain has been a while since I had to stretch. I'll have one after this level, in fact. Bam. Okay. Lovely. Two down here. Hey, we didn't take the blue gem route, so we're definitely not gonna... I could have got the gem from here if I took the blue gem route. Oh well. It's because I know the blue gem route's really hard to do without, like, picking up at least one Crash Mask. And we're trying to avoid those anyway, so... it's fine. Yeah, so we wouldn't be able to do it anyway, trying to avoid those. We missed a lot of boxes. I'm going to have a quick stretch while in my chair. There we go. Now, Fumbling in the Dark. I don't really know the level well enough, but it's definitely one that I want to do with the mask. Lights out was just big silly time. Fumbling in the Dark time. Might as well just... no! Ah, my face. Ah, my eyes. I can't get boxes in them. Boxes missed animation. Exactly, I know. Because, like, when you miss loads of boxes, Crash gets absolutely pelted. And it's also, like, face down, bum in the sky for, like, round 30 or so. And then just gets flattened after a bit after that. Yeah, this is Crash. No shoes, just laces. And the blacks of his eyes are missing. Also, there's some weird texture going with his gloves, but... it's just how the lighting of this level works. It's just very odd. Oh, I didn't get a checkpoint, so... Yeah. Okay. Ah, scratch my nose. Let's keep going. You could just wait on that pad for like a second, but it will drop if you stand on too long, so... And even that, I just can't make all the way across. The reason why I was like, oh, I'll just do this mask, because there's very few checkpoints in this level, as you can see. Go. Nice. So I mean, you just wait on a little bit right before it drops. And there we go. Oh, there is a checkpoint in this level. I was starting to think, like, is there actually a checkpoint? But yeah, it's just very far along. Here's the rest of the level. There we go. Okay. Wow. Oh, one of them must have hit in the distance. Right. So sometimes when you spin enemies in the game, which is why I've been avoiding spinning the spiders mostly, is that if you spin them, they'll just shoot off. And if there is a box in that direction, then they'll just hit it. Like that there. That bounced off me because I took damage. And it's like, no, you're just going to get the mask now. So you may lose light before we get to the next bit. But it's the end of the level anyway. So that's fine. Oh, nice! And it goes away. But yeah, the big teeth are actually attached to the bottom. I don't know, they kind of hang around the mouth, and just the upper lip just goes above where the rest would like to be. But, you know, it's just a good analysis of the model of how it works in this light. Not great. Not great. Yeah, exactly. That's why earlier I was like, yeah, you're definitely going to want to see what happens with that. It's obviously just some way how the models layer in that lighting it works like that. But Crash 2 and Crash 3 have levels where there's less lighting, but they take place in areas that have other levels. Whereas Lights Out and Finally Dark are the only two in that environment, so that's why they work differently for that. So I am invisible in the lower lighting ones in Crash 2 and 3 completely. Now, still have a mask. Oh well. I've only made a bit way in. Apparently the mask is just distracting. Okay, well. Didn't matter anyway, but we're going to skip the mask. Oh well. Jump! Because we didn't get the gem in the Lost City. Because we wanted to not get Akira mask, also because we died, but you know. Don't let fact get in the way of a good story. Oh, interesting. I mean, if I could see my feet, that probably would have made more sense to me, but I was like, oh, whoopsie. Okay, good. Now, not to burn ourselves again. So that's going to be very difficult when we can't see the top of Crash's head. So let's skip that. Spin that, spin that. Go on down and around. Don't get burned. Checkpoint. Up we go. This one's very tight. Yeah. It's fine. Up we go! Sizzling. Roasted Bandicoot. Okay, and then we have to walk forward at the right moment. There we go. We haven't had a checkpoint in a while, which is slightly worrying. Run down. There we go. Lovely. Whoops, I overjumped. Well, at least we don't have to go too far back. So that'd be worrying. Let me in. Thank you. Oh, lovely. Get up and around. Cool. Run on down. Across and above. Hooray. Now for the hard bit. Damn it. I remember when I first streamed this level, I actually somehow went to go jump in the boxes and I fell and it shot me down beneath the world, but I didn't die and I could just walk left and right at the bottom. Which was certainly something. Damn it. Well, let's get the second one then. It's fine. Okay, well that's not fine though. Up. Yeah. Across. Bam, bam, bam. You know, I'm just going to get that. I'm going to deal with pain. Oh yeah, we may have to rethink that, because that's a little bit awkward, especially not to see. Let's get that last one. I mean, we know we're not getting the gem anyway, but it's fun to do stuff. There we go. Much better. Ooh, okay, we're good. Jump across. Okay, we're there. I thought I was further along anyway, so good thing I spam to check. There we go. I was about to say, now don't get burned, and lo and behold, you're like, oh, I have to do that again. It's fine. 3, 1. 3, 1. There we go. It's weird how I count with that. Where if it's the bouncy crate, I count 5. But if it's just doing loads of crates like that, I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 in my head. I don't know why. Or it's the pattern of like when I need to jump, but It's just weird that it just goes free. And just loops. Okay. Last bit. Cool. Let's go. So you missed the Akiraki mask on purpose. Masks. That's fine. So now we have a boss fight. And as we know, boss fights, apart from Papu Papu, so far we can't see our shadow at all. So we have no indicator where we are. I think this might be one. Like it. We'll have to see. Yeah, we can't see ourselves at all. Cool. Okay. And there's no indicator like dust on the ground. Okay.
Go up there and crack some heads. In the game, in the game!
Thank you, Cracky. I will do my best. Despite my own abilities. Okay, got one. I was going to throw some fancy potions at us. We're over here, by the way. But yeah, it's stuff like this that makes it quite hard to do this. Like the tiny boss fight in Crash 2, for example, is probably the hardest one. But I'm more concerned about the stage... Oh no. Where am I? Ah, damn it. More worried about stage 2 of this fight, because you kind of need to know where you are, and the hitbox is kind of awkward at stage 2 anyway. So, we'll see how we go. Oh. Okay, so if I do a big jump, I can see where I am just, but... There we go. Okay. If I start over here. There we go. Okay, cool. Start like here, that might help. It got me. Well, we got a better look at the shoes anyway. Yeah, we might be here a little while. Just of how little we can see ourselves. Okay, there we go. Jumped on them. It's over here, really. You kick out some dust if I run. Otherwise, I need to be in the air a lot. Okay, there we go. Phase 2! The hard bit. There's one. Two. There we go. Nice. And there we are, as you can see very clearly on the screen. But yeah, it's a little difficult. Absolutely game, but not yet, Donnie. I think Cortex is probably the either Ripperoo or Cortex is the hardest one on this game. So we'll get there. Oh, our shadow. We have a shadow, but there are a lot of just shadows in this game and in this level anyway. Particularly right down the middle, which is kind of where we need to run. So we've got to be a bit careful. It's going to be really hard to know where we are at pretty much any time. Oh, I messed that up completely. I need to wait. I need to wait. There we go. Hit both. Get that. Then there's going to be more slime. Jump across. Break the TNT. Break that open, run forward. And then we're at the bonus round. It's probably... I can't... Oh yeah, this one's really difficult to do. So, there is a breakable crate here to jump up on. So the one directly to my... Okay, so hold on, this will be better this way. So, this we need to jump on, go around to jump on top of here, because there's a box further up here. So it's going to be hard to do when we can't see ourselves. To know exactly where we are. So, that's what we didn't want. So it's going to fall off. This made it a couple attempts. We're here. Let's go. Well, as well doing this, it also resets the global cycles of enemies and stuff like that. So, and like the electric shock things. So, I don't know how that will impact entirely, but let's see how we go. There we go. Second try. Go. That's the last time Cortex will run off with her. Yeah, currently doing this as shown on Discord and Twitter, etc. With the big graphic. If we get 4 more subs, then we have to do Crash 1 100% while invisible. Ah! Got grabbed. Okay, well, we're definitely not getting the coloured gem this time. You know what, though? I could just jump around him. Which is, again, much harder to do when I can't see myself, but... I mean, so I still need to fight him, so... Not too shabby. Run! And then 9 more is... Crash 2, 100%. And then 19 more, Crash 3, 100%. So yeah, what I did there, I spanned the scientist in the direction of where the TNTs are. Is this not falling down? Oh, okay. Ah, I walked off the side, damn it. Okay. That means these are all still here, which is worse. So I spanned the scientist in the direction of these so that it would activate them. So I wouldn't have to do that waiting around, but I don't have to do that anyway. I go left. There we go. Nice. This one's going to be a bit tricky. There we go. Because if you're not far forward enough, another blob will spawn, and that's really cramped there. Go. There is like a really short window on that. Yeah. If we didn't die by falling off the edge and getting grabbed, then we'd have the coloured gem. But... And now, as we all know, the most difficult level in the game. Coming up. Right now. The Great Hall. It's so difficult, it doesn't even give you the option of getting a gem or relic for it. Okay, there we go. So if people don't know, if you get all the gems, there are a path of gems that take you to for a long exit, and that gives you the alternate ending. But for now, we have to do this invisible with no shadow. And there was going to be a lot of screen pollution.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
So we're here. I know, it was really tough. But luckily we pulled through. I'm just that much of a gamer. I'm going to be here. We'll have to spin a bit. Because of the blue ones more than anything. Not too sure where I am. There we go. Cool. Okay. My earphones nearly fell out, so I am adjusting them, like, trying to push them back in right now. Because I accidentally caught the headphones wire. Now, this is the awkward bit. You've got screen pollution with this going on. Okay, good. Now this one's going to be a bit hard. Oh, I thought I almost didn't get that. And then... First try. Nice. Absolute gamer. And there he is, celebrating. Whilst being visible again. Oh no, actually legit gamer. So the way... Thank you. So the way I did this mod is you can get a Crash Explorer where you place... where you can basically patch in the game so every single Crash model is replaced by fake Crash. Which is the Crash with the big teeth that we've seen in the cutscenes. If you go into the files of all the models and you overwrite the Crash file with the low poly Crash model, it sort of overlaps with and makes Crash invisible for most of the levels. Crash 2 is invisible for every level apart from 1. And is completely invisible in a lot more levels, and there's a lot more challenge in Crash 2. Crash 3, Crash is only visible for about 16, 17 levels. I'm not entirely sure. So I'm gonna try, before we get to Crash 3, try and make Coco invisible. I've tried before, not been successful, so I'm gonna keep at it. Because the levels you can still see Crash in Crash 3. Like, he's still invisible in the boss fights. But in Crash 3, he's visible in the plane levels, the bike levels, and the underwater levels. However, the bike levels looks cursed, because it's a similar model to the Lights Out one. Underwater, it's just normal. Can't change that at all. And the plane one can't change that at all. But all the other ones that Crash is in, invisible. And then, but there's just loads of Coco levels which isn't invisible. That is Crash 1! Yay! Woo! Yay! All the applause. So, what I'm going to do is do Crash 2 at the start of August. I beg your pardon. But yeah. Was anyone here now not here for the hog levels earlier? Just curious. Because if so... Dommy, it's fine. Because we actually did this a little bit quicker than I thought. Only like 2.5 hours, including like a 10-minute break. To complete Crash 1. Well, not 100%, but... So here we go. Here he goes! Oh, look at him go! Just having a nice run around town. What a strong, wonderful hog. Hog simulator. Oh no! Ah! I smacked my hog against that person's shield. Okay. Hog simulator, more like hog stimulator. Right. Jump! Nature is beautiful. Nature is healing. As we speak. Oh. Left. Hog, hog, hog. But I know you're thinking about, like, Crash 2. Surely Crash 2 has some levels where you can see parts of Crash a bit more. You actually see less than you'd think in the jetpack levels. You get the flames of the jetpack and a light that is apparently on the back of the jetpack. But that's it. That's all you get in the jetpack levels. Crash 2 has a lot of areas where there aren't shadows that you walk in. A lot more than this game. So it's a lot more difficult for that. Plus, you know, Cold Hard Crash Death Route exists. Which is, you know, the worst bit. But I'd like to say, hey everyone, thanks for coming by, hanging out. You know what? Before then, I don't know. Nah, I was going to say time trials, but we might save that for another time. Because it'd be weird to do just an easy level time trial, so we might try and mess with stuff like that in the future, far away. I say, hey everyone, thanks for coming by, hanging out, all that good stuff. Rex, thanks so much for the big fancy sub, you big lovely butt. What we're gonna do is go over here, because someone's having a little big fancy stream right now as well. So, need therapy after this? Your gamer, exactly. I mean, probably need therapy too, but that's completely unrelated. It's thanks for wow, cracky spirit subs have got us to the 5-tier goal for 100% in this game. Wow. But it's fine. But Drea is having a big fancy new debut stream, which has been going on for a fair few hours now, and it's still going on now. So I'd say, hey everyone, thanks for coming by, hanging out. Raid message is just right, big pog. But yeah, hopefully stream. Obviously, I can't stream Sundays, so Monday is hopefully the date. Discord, as we all know, is the place to be. Twitter as well, but less so. But yeah, everyone take care and have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you really soon. Okay, bye, 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 bye.